Thank you. Now, I appreciate it. Something else I'm getting tired of is all this stupid bullshit we have to listen to all the time about children. It's all you hear in this country. Children, help the children. What about the children? Save the children. You know what I say? Fuck the children.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of the earth. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast in the land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C, and this is Shot to the Point. My man today and behind the glass is Mr. Dr. Zhivago. How are you, sir?
Hello there.
Hello there. You know, when I was a kid, what I used to do is sneak cigarettes. 1988. That's a lot of money, I guess, when I started smoking. A person of color. Smart, right? Oh, fucking 30 some odd years. Anyway, when I used to sneak cigarettes, I used to go out back with my friend James. And I want to tell you right now, if Jesus Christ materialized, the Jesus Christ, like it actually is him, materialized, there's no doubt, he just goes, we're not on acid or anything, okay? If he just materialized in April of 1988, and he looked at me and said,
that's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
No, he didn't say that. If he looked at me and said, when Dave Mustaine is 40 years old, he will be a born-again Christian. And then he says, and by that time, you will already have known for 20 years. Who's the guy? Rob Halford.
Rob Halford, yeah.
Is a homo. Here's what I would have done. I would have sucked that fucker in. I would have said, Jesus, you're a liar. And there's no such thing as God. That's how I felt when I woke up this morning and looked at my timeline and really watching this whole Stop Jaystation thing develop from the very. I forgot to put that cash tag in. That's how I felt, because we are now the commentary community. Tipper motherfucking Gore. We are now Jack Thompson. We are now Anita Sarkeesian. And it's kind of fucked up to watch. Kind of fucked up to watch. So, here's the thing. Now, we've become it. And I'll tell you something about this commentary community horse shit. If we turn into cancel culture, you bet your balls I will spend the majority of my time exposing these guys, including going to their personal lives. Yup. Hey, it's all fair. Because I want no part of this shit whatsoever. Now, I'm going to tell you something right off the bat. If you're for taking Jay off, I'm not going to do what Keemstar's going to do, especially if it's for reasons of TOS. If you think that he's honestly violated and he should be removed based on the fact that he's violated TOS, well, we can agree to disagree then. There's no problem there. But if you give me this children horse shit, the same thing that the right-wing wacko Christians have used for generations, and every other excuse on the planet to ban, limit something. No, fuck that. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to a First Amendment issue, not a YouTube issue or whether he has the right to be on, is fucked up what Jay's doing. And the stuff he's done with XXXTentacion and Mac Miller is indefensible, but it is protected. Now, you might say, no, Tommy, you just sound like fucking Monkey Jones. And well, Tommy, YouTube isn't under the First Amendment, which you would be absolutely correct. But wouldn't you want the spirit of that? And hasn't this so-called commentary community defended those principles when it came to PewDiePie? This is utter insanity. Are we really going the children route? Really? Really? Because apparently Dave Mustaine's a Christian and fucking Rob Halford's a homo. Right. What the fuck? Did you think for a minute that I was going to get behind this? No, I had to sort out my thoughts the last couple days. You know why? Because I know perfectly rational, decent people are for this banning. And I think you could probably come to a decent debate when it comes over to TOS, but fuck you and your children. I hope you find your children OD'd. I fuck your kids. I mean, are you fucking serious? Commentators are spineless, Augie. We've seen it ourselves since you've been in this community. They only jump on it after Clown talked about it half the time. If they're not ringing him for fucking ideas to make a goddamn video, or at least it was that way in 2017 and 18. This is a joke. Everybody's looking for the soft mark. So Keemstar did what I was told was going to be a deep dive video on Jaystation. It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't. That's probably would offended Nick more.
It was a light skim.
It was a light skim. You know, and using things like using things like he beat his girlfriend. I got news for you. I can't really talk about it. I know what happened with what's her name? Alyssa? She looks like an Alyssa. Maria? She looks like a Maria. Alexia. Jay is going to walk from that. I can't go into the reasons, right? And he can't talk about it. So when I do interview him, he won't be able to speak about it. But he's walking. One of the reasons they probably allowed him to turn himself in because she has no case. I would be next. The only way that he doesn't walk, is if he didn't tell me something, which is, I don't know. Is that possible? Maybe. I don't know. But so far, privately, he's been pretty much straight up with me. I can't even think it's any kind of bullshit. The only time he's ever bullshitted me a little bit when he wanted to keep the curtain up. And that's understandable, you know, like kayfabe, if you know what wrestling is. You know, when it came to the ghosts and spirits and shit. But that's all out the fucking door. He's been honest with that. That's the only time he's ever bullshitted me privately. Now, yeah, Melissa. So he's going to walk. All right, I can talk about this. All right, this I can talk about because she talked about it on Scarce. She claims that he took a telephone, listen to me, a cell phone, a smartphone, whatever the fuck phone, and threw it at her. And she ducked. What the fuck? Is she Flash Gordon? Or is she the Flash? What's more fucking, let me ask you something. What's more reasonable here? Did he get mad during filming and smash a phone? Or is she a kung fu master?
I don't know, dude. She could have a black belt. We just don't know.
Yeah. There's no bruises. It happened a month prior to the pretending Alexia got killed in a drunk driving accident. She's going to walk. No innocent till proven guilty on that deep dive. But again, you don't have to defend Jaystation to defend this principle. If this thing is opened up, and I'm really not trying to start a war with Keem here. I'm not. If you support Keem on this, fine. But I'll tell you something. I'm going to be a little more decent to people who disagree with me than going after the quartering and calling him an idiot. I'm tinfoil, he's an idiot. Wait a minute, Keem. Sounds like you don't have an argument. I don't care one way or another. But I'll be damned if I jump on this goddamn stupid fucking bandwagon because he made a bunch of tasteless videos. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Tasteless video. But tell me! You said you want to have Onision removed. If he is using the platform, and this is what I said, to groom kids and entice them, yes. And those situations, because that has nothing to do with free expression. That's not covered in the First Amendment. I want to express myself by fucking 17-year-old girls. No. That's a little different. And that's only if he's using his fame or his channel to directly interact with people to get that. Then, yeah, probably YouTube has to step in. Completely different. Well, what he did with Mac Miller and XXXTentacion, because, by the way, Etika was not that video. Etika fucking was a clickbait to bring you in there so he could lecture you about, hey, man, I told you to stop doing those videos. How dare you say I'm a bad person? Because you remember, when Etika died, when everybody dies, they go to Jay and say he's doing it, right? Mm-hmm. You know, so he wanted to, like, clickbait everybody. So, I don't know why he did that. I could have told them that. Look at the Feed My Family 100 hit shot from the point, 100,000 hit shot from the point episode. Look at that one. I sit there and made a goof. Keem accused me of not being able to feed my family. So I took my then 1-year-old child and told him I was going to sell him or put him up for adoption. Look at the comments to this day. They're always, feed your own damn family, pal. I was actually like satirizing the ridiculous accusation like I was in any kind of serious financial problem or I ever told him anything like that.
And people
But no, you'd be surprised how few people watch the videos and just click on it and get it and bounce. But Tommy, what about Joe Sparrow? Well, what about her? Who cares?
Kavos, none of this will matter once Jaystation is lying flat out on the canvas.
Oh, totally excited about
That's a
that.
good point. Yeah.
I'll fuck it. I'll say I talked to Jay and I talked to Kavos and I said do it in London so I can go. And I think it would be absolutely fantastic. Sorry, would come on the show, but I'm too busy panifading on white. Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's a cheap shot. But anyway, I'm really not here to go to war with Keem. I'm here to disagree. And not only that, like, I think it'll hurt him. Because I got to be honest with you, I bet the age differential is not that different. And probably you can't judge your own analytics. Jace told me he saw what Keem posted is the same as his shit. It probably looks similar to mine. There's no way. There's no way to tell. No one's putting that they're 11 years old if they want to watch Keemstar. They don't want to watch. When you're 11, you don't want to watch YouTube Kids. My son wants to watch YouTube Kids. He's 3. He sees things that aren't cartoons and television, and he zones right the fuck out. Fuck that. That's real life stuff.
No Hadoukens in this.
Was Keemstar ever? But yes, I think they're obviously aware of him. So yes, they've gotten sick of. They seem to chase you for 1 or 2 channels with ban evasions, and they just let you go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want Keem banned. I think that's the wrong road to go.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
I mean, you
for
want
a
to use
person
that
of
as an
color?
example? Is he's not the right guy to lead this movement? Sure, but I mean, like, I don't know about well, you were banned too. No. This is going to be used against everybody. Anything could be twisted into children. And here's the best part. And we're going to go over this little lecture today. Some call it a comedy delivery. I call it a lecture. Your kids aren't that fucking important. They're important to you, but they're not important to everyone. And you know one thing that really fucking bothered me when I was a kid? When I couldn't watch something when I was too young. Because all the people were trying to save my life. You know what it really fucking bothered me when I was an adult and I'm limited on my entertainment? Because the children. It's an excuse for censorship. And it's a perfect weapon for the Wall Street Journal. No matter how much you hate Jay. And you might have a good reason. By the way, yeah, I'm trying to talk those two to do this shit in London. And by the way, if they do sign it, because I know both these guys are hyped to fight, right? If they do, I am not taking a side. I consider Kavos my friend. I consider Jay my friend. I'm wishing them, I'm going to be a total sportsman about it. And I hope they just have a fantastic fight. I think that'd be really entertaining.
Yeah, that would.
Let's watch this together.
They're getting entirely too much attention. And I know what you're thinking. You say, Jesus, he's not going to attack children, is he? Yes, he is. He's going to attack children. And remember, this is Mr. Conductor talking. I know what I'm talking about. And I also know all you single dads and soccer moms who think you're such fucking heroes aren't going to like this, but somebody's got to tell you for your own good, your children are overrated and overvalued. You've turned them into little cult objects. You have a child fetish, and it's not healthy.
No, it's not. But that's the thing, George. They don't have a child fetish. They're using their children to basically tell other people what to do, but they can't. It's a ridiculous and stupid and pointless argument. And I'm shocked that the edgy people on the internet are okay with this. It's exactly what Jeremy said it was. It's fucking cringe. And I know somebody wrote my title. Well, Jeremy used that children article argument last week. Well, maybe he did, because Jeremy's a big fucking fat phony. But you know what? If he's right on that, when you're right, you're right. It doesn't matter if he's been a hypocrite in the past. If a murderer tells you fucking it's not okay to murder, does that make murder okay because that guy's a hypocrite? No. He's right about this. This is stupid, and we've seen it before.
And don't give me Don't give me that weak shit. Well, I love my children. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Lieutenant Cobra.
Everybody loves their children. Doesn't make you special. John Wayne Gacy loved his children. Kept them all right out in the yard near the garage. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this constant mindless yammering in the media, this neurotic fixation that somehow everything has to be revolved around children. It's completely out of balance. Listen, there are a couple of things about kids you have to remember. First of all, they're not all cute, okay? In fact, if you look at them close, some of them are rather unpleasant looking. And a lot of them don't smell too good either. The little ones in particular seem to have a kind of urine and sour milk combination or something. Stay with me on this. The sooner you face it, the better off you're going to be. Second premise, not all children are smart and clever.
This is the one that drives me the most crazy. And I was kind of I had to be smacked in line today. Tommy started playing a super fucking Street Fighter. It's actually like a Tetris game. And I was so amazed that he was able to play it, put the colors together. He's only 3 years old, and oh my God. I told him, look what he's doing. He's like, so what? And yes, Harvard, Einstein, it was all, I was like, you know what? I was like, thank you. Thank you for reminding me how much bullshit is around this children fetish. It's exactly what it is. And this is the reason I'm showing you this. Because we have to break down. Look, everybody loves their kids. Everybody wants to protect kids. We have to break down this witch hunt mentality. Because what happened on Drama Alert 2 days ago was just that. And you know what witch hunts usually have? A fucking battle cry. And it's the children. So let's break down the children. Or what children really are. Rather than what we want them to be.
Got that? Kids are like any other group of people. A few winners, a whole lot of losers.
Hear that? Hear that? Some kids aren't going to do that great. It's just a terrible fact of life.
There are a lot of loser kids out there who simply aren't going anywhere. And you can't save them all. You can't save them all. You got to let them go. You got to cut them loose. You got to stop overprotecting them because you're making them too soft. Today's kids are way too soft. For one thing, there's too much emphasis on safety. Child-proof medicine bottles and fireproof pajamas, child restraints and car seats and helmets, bicycles, skateboard, baseball helmets. Kids have to wear helmets now for everything but jerking off. Grown-ups have taken all the fun out of being a kid just to save a few thousand lives. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. What's happening is, all right, what's happening, you know what it is? These baby boomers, these soft, fruity baby boomers are raising an entire generation.
Fucking boomers. Yeah, they were big pain. He's not a boomer, actually. He was the generation before.
Generation of soft, fruity kids who aren't even allowed to have hazardous toys, for Christ's sakes. Hazardous toys. Shit, whatever happened to natural selection? Survival of the fittest. The kid who swallows too many marbles doesn't grow up to have kids of his own.
Yes.
Simple as that. Simple.
Because you can't save them all. You can try, but there's a limit to how far you need to go to try.
Nature knows best. We're saving entirely too many lives in this country of all ages. Nature should be allowed to do its job of killing off the weak and sickly and ignorant people without interference from airbags and batting helmets.
How about this? Get rid of no diving signs. That's my contribution. I hate no diving signs. Hate them. Absolutely. They're all over the place. And what happens is they go on the shallow end of the fucking pool, you know, because somebody was stupid and dived in there, and pretty soon they go all the way to the upper part of the pool where you can clearly dive because it's 50 feet down, but they're not taking any chances because of lawsuits. No diving signs. That's my cause. Get rid of no diving signs. Should be banned. Banned. You want to ban something
learn how to
righteous?
dive, you fucking
no
kids.
diving sign. If you can't tell that your head is going to split open in a fucking foot of water, you deserve to die. Die!
Just think of it as passive eugenics, okay? Now, here's another example of overprotection. you ever notice on the TV news, every time some guy with an AK-47 strolls onto a schoolyard and kills 3
I don't know if I agree with this one.
or 4 kids and a couple of teachers, the next day, the school is overrun with counselors and psychiatrists and grief counselors and trauma therapists trying to help the children cope. Shit, when I was in school, someone came to our school and killed 3 or 4 of us. We went right on with our arithmetic.
They did go to Catholic school.
35 classmates minus 4 equals 31. We were tough.
The most important part of this is at the end. And it's actually the way I raise my kids. You probably say, well, you're not fit to raise kids because you don't have these delusions of grandeur like other parents, and you don't virtue signal like other parents. Now, this is how I raise my kids.
Piano, bagpipes, watercolors, witchcraft, glass blowing, and dildo practice.
Let me bring that back. Okay.
Smells the worst.
Yeah, this is the best part.
Anxiety and depression. And you'd be anxious and depressed too if you had to put up with these pathetic, insecure, striving, anal, yuppie parents who enroll you in college before you're old enough to know which side of the playpen smells the worst.
That's a lot of money.
And then they fill you full of Ritalin and drag you all over town in search of meaningless structure. Little League, Cub Scouts, swimming, soccer, karate, piano, bagpipes, watercolors, witchcraft, glass blowing, and dildo practice. They even have play dates, for Christ's sakes. Playing is now done by appointment. Whatever happened to you show me your wee-wee and I'll show you mine? Hey, no wonder kids smoke. It helps.
Tommy wants to harm her. No, I don't. I believe it's passive eugenics.
Not as much as weed, but
That's direct.
hey,
It's active.
you can't have everything. You know it's true. Parents are burning these kids out on structure.
Right here.
I think every day all children should have 3 hours of daydreaming. Just daydreaming. You could use a little of it yourself, by the way. Just sit at the window, stare at the clouds. It's good for you. If you want to know how you can help your children, leave them the fuck alone.
Leave them alone. We're overdoing it.
On their own.
So all these people that give a shit, they're so nervous about their kids, and believe me, I have those feelings too. I was thinking, if my daughter's in a plane, she's gonna crash. It's normal. It's over. But they use people like Keemstar and people that want to use kids to really take somebody else out. They use those feelings of parenting, that sick feeling you have when you're like, he was just here. Where the fuck did he go? It's a horrifying feeling. Horrifying. Even if it's for a second. And they're using that to censor this platform. That's what they're using. And Carla just breaks this down perfectly. Not essentially by devaluing your children, literally. That's just hyperbole. But let's just get real about our kids. And the best part of all this, you could turn it the fuck off. You could unsubscribe to Jaystation. You could take accountability and do what I do and sit down one day and see what my daughter's up to. What are you watching? Turn that shit off. Now, if you want to, Keem says he wants to spend 50K on Facebook at it to alert parents to who this guy is. I got no problem with that. That's what he did. That's the activism he wants to take. But let's be honest, especially the people that have been listening to this stream for a very long time now. Is it really about the kids? Because Keem is pretty good at canceling people in the back room. Maybe this is about being able to cancel somebody straight on. In light of day. Like, you don't have to go in a room with Zoom and some famous YouTube lawyer to find out where this guy lives, to capture his IP, and to put a pedo rap on him and be secret about it. No, you could just say for the kids. What's more likely is this really about? Think about it. Because that's what I think this is about. I don't think he gives a fiddler's fuck about your kids. I think he watched Nerd City's video and was inspired. The problem was he dipped his pinky or little big toe in the pool, but he didn't put his whole foot in, and it wasn't as warm as he had hoped. Because I wouldn't say there's a 50-50 split in the community, but it's definitely not 90-10 in his favor. And good. Good. This isn't that we've been through this shit before. 1 year ago. 1 year ago, next month, Matt's What It Is anniversary. What was that about? For the children! That's what it was about. And everybody was like, oh, fuck. I remember I had a really good fucking... Yesterday? What's that?
The one that did you see his tweet to Repsion yesterday?
Oh, that he gets everything wrong. I'll get to the Odysseon stuff later. That's just funny.
Well, no, this is relating to the kid shit. Because he says he said my daughter was going to grow up to be a hooker. And then he goes, he tried to apologize for it, but he should not be talking about kids in such a manner. How much rotten shit has Keemstar said about your kid?
Oh, yeah, sure, or me, or my parenting, or what have
you.
you.
I was just
well,
like,
you know, I did. Repsion did say something horrid about Keem's daughter, but I don't think that changes anything. That's a personal attack. Either Repsion is making bullshit videos about Onision, which, by the way, Keem didn't bring up, or he's not. It has nothing to do with what he said in the past or what he wrote in the past. And I did think he apologized to it. So Repsion's just, so this is a smear tactic. It's a very typical smear tactic. Maybe Keem caught his daughter watching Jaystation. Turn it the fuck off. Turn it the fuck off. And I know how spiteful this guy is. I know how he never rests to try to get people back. I know like how few friends he has in YouTube. It's just a Game of Thrones. He's basically told me that himself. I've been screwed by him. Pescador's been screwed by him. Sky Does Minecraft's been screwed by him. Sky Williams has been screwed by him. The only guys that he never seems to screw are the guys who are richer than he is. I know more people that have been screwed by it that are afraid to speak out about it. So what are the odds it's about the fucking kids or the fact that he hits his girlfriend or something? I seriously doubt it. And I don't know if you should lose your YouTube channel if you hit your girlfriend. Because all you gotta do is get accused by your fucking girlfriend, your wife, that you hit. That would be the fucking first thing. I'll be a YouTuber. You know, I'll fix his ass. I'll go make a video and said he beat me. Bing. And I can't pay my lawyer to get divorced. So no. This is a bunch of extreme horse shit. And I don't think Keem's thought about it. Because I haven't done, I'm not going to war with him. I'm just giving you the fucking facts here. It could affect all of us, including him, because he's not exactly, the clean entertainer. And I could do all that without defending any of Jay's content at all. But I gotta be, if I wanted to defend Jay's content, all I would say is this. You're not supposed to use the platform till you're 13. Jay's clearly marked his content 13 and above, like I have. That way you keep your comment section. He kept his comment section. The motherfucker has got videos saying he bought an app on the dark web to talk to Jesus Christ and he answered. 11-year-olds aren't supposed to have accounts. 12-year-olds aren't supposed to have accounts. His daughter doesn't have an account. I monitor what she watches. If my 13-year-old daughter came to me and said, "You never believe this, Jaystation was talking to Jesus Christ, and all he did was download an app. You think you can get it? I'm locking her up. She's stupid. She's a dumb girl." The last problem you have is Jaystation. That's the last problem in the world. So I suppose you can get in that he doesn't make it clear. I got to be honest with you. Does WWE make it clear? They didn't do it for years. I really think the only argument you have to take this guy off the platform is and they probably in themselves don't break anything, is the stuff he did with the rappers. It's just beyond tasteless. I saw some other ordinary gamer saying, well, if you were trying to manipulate and use children. Well, sorry, COPA changed that. It's 13 and above. And I'm sorry, if you think he's talking to Jesus Christ, your kid's a retard. I don't think even Pounding Bobax would have believed that shit. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Little pounding Bobacks would say, that's bullshit. And why is it my fucking, what if I enjoy Jay? What if I think it is that he's talking to Jesus on a goddamn fucking iPhone? That's funny. What? Why are you taking that away from me? What did I do? I'm old enough to watch this shit. Everything's got to be filtered through kids? You get this guy kicked off. It ain't going to be the first guy. If it works for Keem, it's going to be the next one's going to be for him too. He's going to be the first guy to go down at all. There's going to be a line of guys around the room that Keem pissed off that he's going to say filthy, because you can literally say that about anybody. You can say it right now. There could be some kid watching. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a kid.
Hello, pounding Boblox here.
Shut up.
He's here to make his call.
Yes. I'm sure there's a kid right now that's told not to watch this, and he's still doing it. What, I got to be shut down for that? Again, if you want to make an argument of TOS and stuff like that, sure. But I got to be honest with you. Even if you're right, you're asking for an apocalypse. There's no two ways about it. And again, I've done all this without defending. I can't defend his character. I can't defend the rapper stuff. It's repulsive. It's tasteless. It's like you don't care about people suffering. I'll admit all that. But I would rather live in a world with Lele Pons, Jake Paul, and Jaystation if I keep my own shit and watch what I want. So again, ask yourself, is this really about helping kids? No, it's not. It is Keemstar's never-ending effort to have the power to cancel. He used to do it behind closed doors. He used to do it through intimidation and manipulation. Now, he made a video. He made it public. That's a no-no a year ago. You don't call for deplatforming. But he did know, when he put that big toe in the water, it felt a little warm, because it is warmer than it was last year. He just was surprised when he jumped in.
I remember all the times he'd come in our chat. Tommy's up for deplatforming people.
Yes, yeah,
Tommy
exactly.
wants to deplatform.
We have the description. I'm the platform.
There's somewhere.
Yeah. And I'm not even saying that not all people. There should be no examples of deplatforming. I'm not saying that. I think fucking Joyce Barker was a perfect example, because she was affecting a single group of children, like 2 kids. By the way, they're doing great now. Nicholas Diorio. McJuggernuggles had a dad, made 2 years of video depicting physical and mental abuse. Hashtag, that's true. And by the way, somebody he shot him at the end, but everybody knew it was work by then. In the early days of McJuggernuggets, the video, the curtain was not lifted. He did not lift.
If you watch the documentary during that finale,
fucking Krispy Kreme never lifted the goddamn veil until the project was over. Krispy Kreme. Why James crying? Because you just got dug down. He didn't say until he quit it. Everybody was like shocked. The guy's not Southerner? No, he's from Michigan. He's my age, I think, too. I think he's old. Oh, by the way, fuck you, Billy French. You're as old as me. You lied. You want to have that conversation with? He's like, Tommy, I'm about as, I'm kind of more in your age bracket. What do you like? What do you mean, like 32, 33, 35? Yeah, something like that. I thought he was in his early 30s. Fuck you, you old fucker. And he's got a younger face than me. How is that?
Stream last night.
Yeah, no, he's great. Billy's getting better. And that guy, Joe, is a riot.
Joe.
That guy's
I'm a cuck?
fucking funny. That is fun. I like the scripted stuff. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I like that college fucking frat boy atmosphere they got going on over there. Yeah. I don't think it was a good idea to go see Anicia, but hey, we all make mistakes. I have an idea.
Your tweet.
Let's look.
That was a Nick's
Let's
thing.
look. I want to look at our own newsroom here. Let's look at some of the really fantastic tweets. Should we go with the Nick stuff first? Yeah, we'll go with the Nick stuff first, because Nick had Nick had fucking God damn. I mean, this thing was going berserk last night. I went to bed. I missed all of it. I think it starts around the time where, like, I just went to Cabos and I said, I disagree. I disagree with this. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm 30. Then why did it say 70? Oh.
It's it.
I shouldn't have said
His
that.
title said 70.
He said it's
What did it say, 76?
He's lying. He's lying. That's not what your fucking thing says. This is 1976.
No, I sent you your tweet. That was in Nick's thread where you responded to Kavos.
Yeah, this is where it gets berserk. And I was being completely respectful to Kavos, and I think he knows that. So, like, Nick and Kavos are having an intelligent, disagreement, probably a spirited debate.
That's a lot of money, I guess,
I put my
for a person of color.
proving the commentary community never learns. YouTube vigilantes are now going after Twitter's CP ring. Yeah, I know. Well, you remember Bobax did? He shamed That's What It Is, and a month later he did Instagram Wake Up.
What?
It really doesn't matter if his audience 100% 3-year-olds. This Save the Children shit is going to be used against anyone. And all you have to do is cry kids. You can take down just about anyone if it's worded right. This rabbit hole's deep and it's a perfect weapon for the Wall Street Journal. What's wrong with this? Is that fuck you, Kavos? Fuck you, Nick? No. I strongly disagree. They're talking about Goku and this, that, and the other thing. All right. Since you're acting tinfoil, like at this moment, like Nick, I'll give you a real response. Actually, question. If Jaystation is breaking geoscans, should we remove the platform? No. Because I don't want you to remember the platform, and I know you've evaded bannings. That's what they got fucking, that's what they got, what's his name on? The fucking conspiracy kook. Why can't I have it? The douchebag from Texas.
Yeah, Alex Jones.
Yeah, that means you're done. You look, you're ban evading, let's be honest. So I don't want you taking off. I think there's a debate there, but you're saying for the kids. Now you changed it. See, Keem, this is what it says. This means this is a stupid fucking idea. No, I don't think you should be banned. Does anybody really want, as much as you hate Keem, do you really want to live in a YouTube without drama alert? Put one in the chat, too, if you disagree. I mean, really. Unfortunately, that's the argument that you made. The videos he made were bad. He should be punished for ban evading, as should you, and abused to the copyrights. Unfortunately, he made a bad video and created a hate mob over the children. Diorio is gay. Ha 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 ha. The classic Nick moving field goal. Goal. I can't really bitch about his grammar. Field goal to try to do the same thing with Nerd City. He made you look so stupid. Boy, he didn't really answer the question there, did he? Nick, you're not as smart as ever telling and lying to. Then how come he fucking rolls over you every chance he gets? There's no way you do a one-on-one of him. You get smacked the shit smacked out of you. You haven't been responding to anything I've been thoughtfully taking my time out of my day to write you. My argument has been consistent from the very beginning. Why would your ratios have been busted? That's another thing. Keem was getting ratioed here and there with certain responses. I don't think Jaystation is in it. I don't think he's a good guy. I don't think I hate these videos. It is a precedent for deplatforming that I like to see. If it was making a hashtag, it could delete anyone from anything that's detrimental. Bot stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's pretty consistent. Look, Nick, Tommy Sin defending me with your doxing play. I never defended you with the doxing claim. I stood by Nick's video. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I defended you over the Etika shit.
A lot.
He must be confused. I defended you over the Etika stuff because it's ridiculous to say that you had anything to do with his death. Absolutely fucking stupid. But as far as the doxing, I think you were fully ready to do it. And we have you on audio. Watch Nick's video if you think I'm fucking crazy.
Oh, Nick tweeted it out.
Yeah.
He responded to Keem with
Tommy C won, Nick nothing. Nerd City won, Nick nothing. Let me tell you something. Nerd City has been fucking slobbering.
No, not again.
Really? I don't call a slobbering blowjob when you're straight a victory. Slobbering, disgusting, veiny, cheesy blowjobs. Blowjob. Good thing Nick's Italian. He's circumcised. 15-year-old kid trolled you. No, he supposedly trolled me. I don't know what his troll. I just hate the fucking kid. And he's 16. And he's a piece of garbage. And I think everybody's thinking, like, I look and say, oh, he trolled you. He got you all mad. My whole act is yelling and screaming and acting like a douchebag. He got you. Tune in tomorrow. Watch somebody get me again.
Watch it again.
You know? You look like the Penguin. Kavos is the Dark Knight. Well, that might be true. Kavos, Nick. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. And Nick drops the bosom. Here's another. Nick has been getting slobbering blowjobs. Slobbering. It's more like this. Look, I'm sucking your dick, right? Will you do what I want you to do? Please. Because I'll keep sucking you off. I promise. You're not going to do it? Fuck you. That's the kind of blowjobs, Nick. They're not as good as Nerd City's blowjobs, but at least you get your dick wet. And that's what and that's what Nerd City's been doing. I've known about this for months. You lost when you asked me to take down my video in my DMs. You're a degenerate. I want no relationship with you. And Nerd City will lose when my video is released. All right, look at this. Also, this is great.
This is
They like Nick and Keem talk, right? Okay, and we do exchange information, right? And then it seems like they were getting all along fine, and this happens. Also, you should work on strengthening your relationship with me by removing that bullshit video you made on me, filled with lies. Like, why did you say, I know you got me, fucking take it down, I'll give you 10 G's. That would be smarter. But Nick would tell you to go fuck. Laugh my ass off. I thought my factual video didn't bother you. Look, if you want to speculate on how your Team Trees video got not suitable for families, I'm happy to do that. Look, I've got some big league information here, and I like to not involve the bench warmers who could probably fuck this stuff up and leak it. I'm trying to get some work done, and that's why I'll shoot you the message. And you know what he said to me? I love being able to talk to him that way.
Oh, damn.
Blowjobs. That was a little nibble. I'm not blowing you anymore. You pissed me off. Bye. I've gotten that blowjob before, and I've gotten Nerd City's blowjob. Nerd City's is much nicer. Goes on a lot longer. Apparently, fucking Willie Mack likes it. It's good. It's a 2-week-long blowjob. Lots and lots of blowjobs. That's a fucking lie. You hit me up in the DMs and saying how much you love me and my... Well, leak that one.
Oh, Nick did.
Nick, you are very mad. Now he's going to try to turn this... Like, what the fuck? The only guy spurging out here is him. This is fucking funny. Furthermore, I called you out for jacking Mr. Anti-Bully style. Is Mr. Anti-Bully like a... I'm sure fucking Nick was influenced. Nick does love... Look, he tagged him in it, hoping that fucking Jim would get involved. That's too funny. Trying to talk like him. Talk like him? He's fucking Minnesota. He sounds like a goddamn... You did? That's what you said? He's got one of those accents. Right? I can't even say that Taki accent, whatever the fuck it is.
From Minnesota?
Minnesota. Oh, we're going to be helping you over there. Yeah, he's got one of those accents. Nick's a fucking New York Guinea. Much better than a Buffalo Guinea, I'll tell you that. Trying to talk.
How you doing there, buddy?
Yeah, that sounds New York, right?
Yeah. I think
you quickly changed your tone when you started to hear the little boy voice. Nick has always talked the same. I don't know. It was so funny to watch you with all your insecurities. Is it me? Or is Keem not addressing the issues and trying to like get in a little schoolyard match? Nick's not going to fall for it.
Never does.
He's smarter than you. Keem, I made it very clear I wasn't reading the chat because my audio was fucked for 4 minutes straight. So I didn't change my tone at all. If I sounded like Jim, that's a compliment. It is so clear to anyone watching your stream and reading this. How come he is absolutely getting annihilated. Fucking 5 million sub YouTube.
6 likes.
Annihilated. Like, look, this is no way. Look, I've seen guys truly win an argument and not get ratioed. But the fact that Keem's got, like, maybe they should tell Keem something. Maybe the people don't want the children thing. So spend the $50K. Let all the parents know what a scumbag Jay is. But this is the wrong train to get on. It just tells me you have no fucking principles. You know, you really don't care about Deplatforming. He's been in my chat calling me a Deplatformer. You know, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's truly unbelievable.
Is there another Ralph shit?
That's fantastic. Completely non-factual. We can go all in circles all night, Keem. Would you like to address the question yet? What's more dangerous to children? Jaystation's video or Nisia bringing a Meyer home and banging her when she turns 18? I've been waiting. All right, I assume that's where we leave it. And I would say that's done violates. Is there any more of this horse shit?
Oh, I think it keeps going, yeah.
It goes, all right, I think you get the idea. So, yeah, this is just like, I think Keem thought the water was warmer because I don't think he has any scruples or anything. You know. Let's go. I want to look at Keem's mega tweets last night. This has nothing to do, it just amuses me. This has nothing to do with the argument at all. But some of these Onision tweets, you know, I'm grateful. I'm glad he hasn't been coming, Onision. He gave it to the rest of us. Thanks. But people, I don't think he's been gone too long. He has no idea how hot this community is and angry with this guy. He said one or two things I actually agree with. These morons will take a 5-part video series on Onision cutting down a tree. You can't trust the clowns. There's some truth in that. There's some truth in that. And this one, I'm not defending him. I'm criticizing the two clowns that are making videos every time. I should be criticizing the hate mob because most of you in it are dumb. I wouldn't say all of them. But there is this. Nick was fucking burning some broad today. She seems like, you know, she's anybody that, you know, says, hey, wait, give it some time, or criticizes the investigation, like Josh Pescador, which, by the way, I don't agree with fucking the way Josh Pescador is handling it. I think he's outright interfering with it, but he's got every right to criticize it. And now they're digging up his old tweets and trying to make him a misogynist and a racist and everything else. That's fucked up. I saw fucking Nick go in the bathroom there. That's horse shit. Let's see. I should be criticizing the mob because most of you, including, are dumb. 17 is the legal age of consent where Onision lives. Just wanted to call you dumb again. It's not.
No, it's not. It's 16 there.
Yeah. It's 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looking at it right here.
Look, I've always said from the very beginning, I don't know if he's 100% wrong here, but I always said from the very beginning, right? If he didn't break the law, they got to leave this guy alone. And the best thing out of this investigation, you know, we have Newsweek reporting that this guy said the girl that he fucking took in as a child, as a guardian, he ended up fucking her. And he admitted to it. So, like, I got to be honest with you, if the Hansen investigation starts tomorrow, it's a win for me. Because if he didn't break the law, he didn't break the law. I don't necessarily disagree with it. People say Onision's, people that make an Onision video say Onision's 100% guilty, 100% proven. I don't know about the proven part. They definitely say he's guilty. But Onision will likely go to jail. What the fuck happened innocent to, what happened to 100% proven guilty? I can't trust any of you. And who is this rant directed at? Was it like Repsion? Billy Fridge did an IRL stream where he went to Onision's house. He came out. They were playing around, being nice to each other because, well, Billy is cool with everyone. Onision hate mob started calling Billy a pedo and shit. That's true. And the same group I think Nick was arguing with today. I didn't get was that same people. Absolutely true. Channel's making it now. Of course, fucking Repsion gets mad. I don't know that his coverage has been anything but 100% accurate. I'd call it out. And I like Danny, but I mean, if he got some, look, I'm pretty sure if he got something terribly wrong. And by the way, same thing. You know, reach out to me if you think I'm fucking up. You know, I could go, hey Dan, you messed this fucking up. Here's the link. Doing you a favor, maybe you want to take that video down. You know, I only have I can't imagine that he wouldn't say, oh, thank you. But where's the real damage?
I mean, if you look at his Twitter, he's been talking about doing a Jaystation video, and almost every other day he's been saying, "I'm glad I put it off because more shit's coming out." Okay. So he's obviously making sure everything's right.
No more shit's coming out. Look, we got some intel. The two very large YouTubers are making videos, probably in tandem, or at least by Keem's suggestion. There was one in the chat that was more damning than this. I hope there's there's fucking Ricky's butt, but that was on Twitter, so it doesn't matter. I saw something in here that he deleted that just like blew my mind. I guess this all started with iNabber.
Yeah, that's the whole thread starter right there.
Yeah, okay. Look, it's very clear that there's an Onision hate mob out there. It definitely. But these channels have nothing but Onision content. You can't trust them in the slightest. I think it's a reasonable. If it's just nothing but that, and it seems over the top, it's probably not worth listening to. I would agree with that. But he's trying to put that. I don't think that's iNabber. I don't think that's Repsion. I'd have to check. I don't know because I haven't watched iNabber's videos. But I just don't think he would knowingly pull false information. I would see iNabber finding out he put false information and then being stubborn about taking it down. They will be like Onision's wife groomed a little girl, so Onision is guilty. What the fuck? He deleted something I saw this morning. And it was truly unbelievable. Oh, this one. And we have it saved here. And as you'll be able to see this. Oh, it's gone. I mean, this is just like, this shows how out of touch he is. Okay, I've made my decision. Silo, I don't know, Onision has some defense. Billy, Onision was a jerk, but has some defense. Sarah, Onision, and Kai are groomers. These people are legit victims. I mean, you know Silo was a victim with the candy corn thing. Billy, I don't know enough about her. Sarah was fucking 16 years old when she went in there, Keem.
She was 14 when she started talking to him.
Yeah. This one went down. Yeah, dude. Like, why do you always have to be right? Like, fuck this. Like, this is just like, look. I'm not even saying it's always bad to be critical of it, like victims and stuff like that. Especially if you think they're lying, sometimes you got to speak up. But there's been no evidence these girls are fucking balls out lying. Like, none. I'd call it out. You know, at the very least, there are a victim, maybe not criminally. The victims of, a really narcissistic guy. Can you have some fucking, I don't know, empathy for that, even if it isn't criminal? Like, what the fuck? Wow. Yeah, that one got deleted.
A lot of tweets.
Big shout out to Pippin Pete. Pippin Pete.
Yeah.
Got the Oreo in there, and Jaystation, and Keemstar, and Almighty Nerd City. The true puppet master. Yeah.
We got a couple people in there.
Yeah, I'll take some calls. I'm definitely going to drink it. The last 3 times I've said I'm going to drink it, I didn't.
I was going to say, you never went the other day.
I'm going to go with anybody who named Jesus today. Jesus, you're on the air. How are you?
Hey, what you say, boys?
What you got?
Really love the show, as always. You know, it's for the kids, man.
It's for the kids.
It's always for the kids.
Always for the kids.
It's for the children.
You know, I love the take the diving pool or the diving signs off the pools, man.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful idea. You know, and take the do not eat signs off the side of the crayons.
Yes.
Thought that'd be a good one to go with it.
Maybe
when I was a kid, it was, natural selection. And I'm just in my 20s, It was natural selection back then. Now it's just, it's insane.
It was bad when you were a baby, too, because I was in my 20s when you were a baby.
I just think it's funny because as a normal person who doesn't use YouTube for most of the drama side, I mostly look at it for the guns or updates for, let's say, Tarkov or something.
Mm-hmm.
I find it ironic that Keemstar is ironic, or he's back in the thing again.
Well, I mean that threatens your gun content. God forbid my kid walked in and started watching gun content.
It would just be the end of the world that they learn proper firearms.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. That's the problem with this fucking plan of attack. It can be used for anybody and anything. I mean, fuck, Anita Sarkeesian used it with fucking video game Hitman, if I'm not mistaken. He used it with video. There's nothing you can't use. It's not safe for kids because you could always get to that right. It's like 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon if you ever got to play that game. What can hurt the kids? By Tommy C. One big fucking board in there. Everything.
I love the way that Nick put it, that everyone's just one step away from getting banned if it's worded properly.
Yeah, I said that. Fuck him. That was me. Don't be giving him all the credit. I'm not college educated. He's in grad school. I deserve some credit once in a while. But you hurt my feelings.
But you guys are absolutely just like you're chewing him a new asshole, and he deserves it. I mean, it's well stated the way that you're bringing it up and everything, and he's just avoiding all the questions and trying to.
You mean you didn't
throw
think
the blame?
You didn't think Keem's argument was very good that Nick was a Mr. Anti-Bully knockoff?
I think his argument's piss poor.
Well, let's see.
I think his argument's piss poor at best.
Well, you didn't think the argument that he looks like the Penguin from Batman? Do you think that was a good argument? You think that was a good argument? I don't know. I'll
give him credit for that. That's the only thing I'm willing to give Keemstar credit for at this time.
And Nick does.
Oh.
Nick probably has some DeVito blood in him.
But
right, let's go.
Nick has absolutely chewed him up on that one, and if I was him, I would honestly just leave it be.
We have attacked Keem. We have exposed Keem. We will always stick to what we think is the truth, and if we find out what we think is the truth is not true, we will, as hard as it might be, come out and say so. I also want to point out to everybody in here that Bobak said in yesterday's show that he would have exposed me a while ago if he had the chance. No, you wouldn't. Do it now. And the fact of the matter is, you got exposed for saying I said rotten shit about Tommy NC. Remember that, stupid.
I feel as if anyone had anything that would deplatform you or do anything like that, they would have used it a long time ago.
I got shit other than
I feel as if I feel like everyone's just kind of blowing hot air.
I got intel on fucking Lieutenant Cobra, and I can't review his video, and I can't wait to say when he sits there and says he told me, can you believe it? What a horrible person! He told me to OD on drugs, and I'm going to laugh my monkey ass off in the middle of his stream, and I'm going to put it up there for you. I'm going to laugh all the horrible things. I'm going to laugh at myself. I'm going to watch my own content and watch, the Ritalin-filled Lieutenant Cobra shift back and forth while he sits there and really, says, poor me, I'm a victim. I can't wait for that video, and it's coming. It's coming to you. It might not be in this channel, though. I've done plenty of times on Twitter and ratioed you. Oh, ratioing is the truth. That's Bobax, everybody. Hey, I noticed you said yesterday that I said that you called Jake Paul a rapist. You did call Jake Paul a rapist, and when I told you that's not what the report said, you insisted on keeping it until you were guilted out of it. Yeah. So that's why that didn't go. So go watch my fucking video. I didn't have to misrepresent to get extra clicks.
Yes, you did, Bobax.
Yes, you fucking did. There. Yes, you fucking did. Have a good day. Have a nice day, Bobax. All right, let me get the other calls. Talk to you later, Jesus. Peace.
All right, appreciate you. Thank you. We love you, Sharvon.
Love you.
Thank you.
Felt like I threw him in the pits of hell. What's up?
I sent you 2 screenshots on Twitter.
Bill, go ahead. Shoot.
Yeah, do you not think, Keem, he's taken a month off? Do you not think he's,
a little rusty?
Getting the attention?
No, I think he's rusty.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, maybe that. That's what he does, in fairness. Keem, Nick destroyed again. So salty, outsmarted. He's going to bed thinking, Keem, you have over 1 million followers, and my tweets are ratioing you. I've ratioed you before.
This one.
I'd send them over Skype, but you try to rip my fucking IP.
I'm gonna put Bill back in.
I think this is. I think we can clearly say this is a clear victory for Nick, whether he got ratioed or not. Because I've seen people own Keem. I've seen people own Keem. Our first interaction over Tommy NC did the video thing. I got fucking ratioed, and I got abated over it. So fuck all y'all. I didn't have to lie about Jake Paul or give big sloppy blowjobs to Nick and Scrubby.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
I'm on fire. Show us the unlisted Bobax video. I don't have an unlisted Bobax video. Everything's up there. It's all there. Actually, that Jake Paul's right. Sorry, people start getting sick of it. Portugal, you're out here. Portugal.
I'm pretty sure the donation was addressing Bobax, by the way.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Put the video out. End me. I'm begging you. Hey, by the way, Bobax, I would fucking cancel you the legit way without the children, showing that you're a conniving fucking snake.
I'm going to give you the autism card because I'm autistic. Well, I'm going to give you the autism
I'm an ableist. Card. He tried to get me with some, I said some horrible things about Tommy. No, Tommy,
I know.
Yeah, and he had to apologize over it because he lied.
You know what? He should never use his fucking autism to win a fight.
Oh, he's been trying. He used to never do that. Now he does all the time. Now he does all the time. Well, he ratioed me, therefore he's right.
I already didn't.
You got ratioed.
You got ratioed. My retarded fans ratioed you. It's pretty good because 12 of them probably fucking, put their finger in their ass and miss the like button. Yeah.
But yeah, fucking Bobax is astounding.
It's incredible snake. Well, I tell you what, when he stabs fucking Augie in the back, right? We'll watch that too, And hopefully, I think that might be enough to get rid of Bobax.
Oh yeah.
See, I believe in
his
I believe in
content's
get him.
amazing.
I believe in getting the not using the kids. I believe if you really want to cancel somebody, if you really show the people who they are and let them decide. Not we
And
have a
if he's
fucking
trying to get you
witch
on
hunt
fucking
crisis on our hands. Oh, he's been
Like-
yeah, of course he has. He can't do it.
Like,
He can't do it. He can't do it with
Goldberg's a
100K.
public
He's
figure
gonna find
now.
out. He's been saying, "Oh, if I get 100K, I'm gonna get it." He's gonna find out, no matter how many subs. Like Keemstar couldn't do it. Face Banks.
That's a lot of money,
Not,
I
not
guess,
even
for
like
a
let's
person of
take
color.
I don't know, Angry Joe's fan base that had a fucking shit fit when I criticized. Angry Joe had nothing to do with it. No, but nowhere, nothing, never. Still here, and you're watching.
Exactly. Like, who the fuck does Boblax think he is?
You should
He's just
place
some guy
Bobax.
that reads off tweets. He's
You know
just
what? Here's what I
a
suggest.
Reddit YouTuber.
If you're a talented guy, if you think you can hang the streaming business, start making a lot of calls to Augie's show. Show him you're smart and funny, and maybe you'll fucking fire him.
I don't
Show him
think
you're
I can
smart,
do that.
you're
I'm
funny, make your stuff, and maybe he'll fire him. Maybe fucking Augie will wake up and he'd be like, this guy's gonna fuck me over. I know it. Tommy's
Yeah,
fucking
I'll
got this right
replace
at the
him.
beginning.
I'll be the new autistic kid.
Yes, we got Portugal. I don't know you though, dude. To be honest with you, I don't want you to fuck
See,
up
Nick
with
just
you.
confirmed it. Boblax is on one of the streams defending the video. It took like a week to get him to take it down.
Yeah, you've been exposed. Like,
There you go.
unlisted, bitch. You lying sack of shit.
Such a fucking little
Yeah,
bitch.
loser.
I feel disappointed that he's a Canadian.
No, so's Canada. I think
no,
all the
Pacific
British,
Canadians are different.
everybody in British Columbia tells him he's from Newfoundland. Oh, that guy's from Newfoundland. That guy's a Newfoundland.
Newfoundland is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. All right, get out of here. I had enough of you. Bye. Fucking autist. Shot to the anus. You're on the air. We'll get the rest of them. I promise. Leader, the other guy, and Ben. Shot to the anus.
Hey,
What do you got?
yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Am I coming through all right? All right,
Yeah.
sweet. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. I know you have a beef with Keem sometimes. When you want to take a shot against them, you'll do it gladly because you guys have that history. But
I've also been pretty good at sticking up for him.
yeah, no, and I'll give you
Even
that
when he said
credence,
rotten
too.
shit about my parenting,
Yeah.
my family, and my ability to take care of
Yeah.
it, I've always stuck
Yeah,
up
no,
for him.
that's I'm not trying to discredit you right now. I'm just saying like this is how I know you, and
That's a lot of money,
I
I
was just
guess,
trying-
for a person.
and
of
I was
color.
trying to say it's just I feel like people take this shit too seriously. Like people are people, like you could probably have a beer with these people when you meet them in person or
Probably.
something,
No, you're probably
Like
right.
didn't iDub say something like
I will
that?
say this.
Like,
For everybody who thinks this shit is petty, they're right.
yeah.
But always keep in mind, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on the line. So in that way, it's stupid. The content is stupid, but the game is very, very real. Oh, you just fight over YouTube drama? That's so fucking stupid. Well, yeah, it might be the difference between $2,000 and $3,000, or in Keem's case, 10 and 20. So yeah, if you look at it that way. See, I don't think it's stupid. I know it's stupid. I'm giving you stupid entertainment over stupid stuff, and I try to wield in something reasonably intelligent once in a while. I know it's stupid, but that's why you see Bobak's getting all jumpy right now, a little fucking nervous because he's gonna find out what a piece of shit I web. Jesus, I can't even help it. So that's why that's why he fucking tried to low key cancel me because
Oh no,
this,
he never
game is
said
real.
specifically that Jake is a rapist. I accidentally insinuated it. There's a big difference.
I'm more of a anarchist when it comes to this shit. I'd gladly see this platform burned down and watch everybody fight over the
I'm getting there. I'm not
the
there yet.
ashes.
I'm getting there. Because Dave's like, because I hear Dave was like, "Well, you're gonna have to get changed. It was never gonna say regulated forever." And now I'm getting to the point where like I wasn't even that mad when Keem put out that Jaystation video. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, I would have been infuriated. Now I was just like, well, it really sucks to sink on the Titanic, but wow, what an experience to be there. Think about that.
Yeah,
This is an historical event.
Yeah, just let all these retards fight over their pile of shit so they can be king of the pile of shit.
Oh God, yeah. I'll fight over my pile of shit. Yeah, good idea. But this is like I don't even want Keem to do this for his own good. It doesn't help me if there's no Keemstar around. You know what I mean? Doesn't help. I don't really think it's good for the platform. To be honest with you. It might be good. It might be good for some other YouTuber's career. They get falsely accused of fucking being a pedo, but otherwise, it's probably not a good thing. All right, I gotta go. Get to it there. Okay, last one.
Man,
Quick.
you take it easy.
Take it easy, brother. Shot to the anus. Peace. I'm gonna say Donna. New people never have their stuff together. How do you say her name? Is it her? Like, I know these guys, they give themselves girly names. Donna, you know, she speak any Spanish? Svago? What happened? Did the tornado come through that fucking trailer park over there? Can you see that guy's name?
I don't know. You're cutting out.
Am I? Okay.
Okay, now you're at Donna Natty?
I don't know. Yeah.
Donna Natty?
No, not this. Don't gonna call here
Done
anymore.
already.
Yeah. All right. Leader. One, and we're going.
All right, Tommy. I think you're right. I think Keemstar's lost it. He's not on top of his game. I mean, the whole Jaystation thing, and he's siding with the Onision. I mean, like, my thoughts on all of this are...
He's not siding with Onision. I got to stop this. I put a joke out last night. Some of you guys got to wake the fuck up, right? I said, yeah, I might be the dollar store Keemstar, but I don't support Onision, LOL. And people are like, I don't think he's siding with them. Since when? I mean, this is... I can understand why people don't lift the veil. Like, that was a joke. I don't think he's siding with them. What he was trying to do is saying that it wasn't as important as Jaystation. That's a different debate, right? So, yes, I don't think he's pro Onision by any stretch, right? But,
I know.
But to sit there, I know him well enough. Like, if somebody calls him out on it, he's gonna go. He doesn't like. He never comes to the middle. He always goes all in. So he's gonna say something stupid about the fucking alleged victims. You know, to me, it's just bad optics.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, where I'm at with all of this is that I think that at the end of like the James Charles thing, I think that YouTube sort of came to this realization that they think that drama, like creator on creator drama, is bad. So they went into this and they got rid of social blame. That's like what I think sort of happened they don't want YouTubers like trying to destroy other YouTubers for views.
For sure.
And here's this is what I think.
Like,
and I think Keemstar's just like strutting out onto the stage with his like dick out, just be like, let's go cancel Jaystation. I know.
Yeah, I do. It has been brought to my attention that he may have broken some TOS, but I got a problem with that because look, it's like this. I don't believe in platforming, but I don't believe in censoring people who do believe in platforming, if that makes any sense at all. You know, if you want it like that, that's why the reasons I have a problem with that, because it could kill commentary. You know, it like criticizing other people, but yeah, like it's criticize. Like if you're criticizing, like if a clown does something on you, you know, and you know, and somebody said to me, he's like, "What if clowns comes up and calls for deplatforming?" I was like, "Well, I'll just disagree with him." You know, I don't think I think this guy belongs off the platform. Well, I don't think so. You are a jackass pedophile, and I'm going to make a video on you. And Keemstar was right. I don't see him saying that. Keem would want him to say that, but I don't see him saying that. So I disagree, and he might disagree with me on Onision, so I can disagree to disagree. So, but you know, the next couple of weeks are gonna be interesting. And here's the other thing. You know what would be really, really funny? This whole thing fizzles, and nobody cares. By Sunday, what a funny video that's gonna be to watch. The whole thing just fizzles.
It'd be even better if you spent $50K on Facebook ads, and then
that
it fizzles.
cheap fuck couldn't part with $500 when I was fucking like waiting for beta to start so I could pay some bills. He ain't gonna put a 50 fucking K. I fucking want to see that thing. Get the fuck out of here. Guy bitches about guy's a millionaire. He bitches about $500 he gave me 4 years ago. He ain't paying no 50K. Fuck that. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going 50K. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Wants to do that fun. Fuck that shit. All right, get the hell out of here, leader. Bye. Mora, if you're not ready to go, I'll go into the paid Discord chat in our Patreon. If you're a member of Arcade, do we have a news thing? We might make a news thing. If you're a member of this channel, Arcade, Twitch, or Patreon, I'll be in there right after this. Shout out to the Aliens leader. Okay, let's Simon Dona. Hey, you're on the air. 3, 2, 1. You blew it. Let's close with high as a kite.
Are you going to the paid Discord chat?
Get
the one and only paid Discord.
The one and only?
I've had enough. I'm out of here. All right, everybody. That's the end of Thursday. I'll see you Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're closing the week. Sub to me. Send me your money. I'm Tommy C, and I'm out.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zone.
That is real talk. Oh, and this is real talk.
Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.